Hello? Can you hear us?
Hello? Did we press the buttons right?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I think I heard Mighty cut off from something. What happened?
Lag!
What?
What?
You alright there, Mighty?
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It would appear that Mighty is dead. He's been absorbed into the game.
No, that's in the chat for Mighty.
I will kill this microphone.
Why would you do such a thing to the microphone? That costs money!
Already on character break.
Oh my god, that killed me.
Oh goodness. Sorry about that, chat. We do suffer technical difficulties from time to time, but that shall not deter us from solving this case with the Chaotix family, minus Vector, because I think Vector is trying to pay the bills. I think he's on errands.
Quote unquote trying. AKA spending a lot of money on lottery tickets at the gas station. And also getting milk at the gas station, which from SBO told me is a real big mistake.
Oh no.
Who's gonna tell him?
Sorry,
At one point, I feel like we should just leave you behind, Charmy.
Oh my god, no!
No! I'm already here!
Yeah, no. I heard all the trash you were talking.
What?
No.
I hear that's the thing that gamers do. At least
No.
that's what Silver showed
What
me.
gamers? The only gamers
What?
I see that happening to are the ones that play Fortnite.
I will never touch that. No.
Are you sure?
So I guess
Positive.
now would be a bad time to tell you that I introduced him to the magical world of Call of Duty multiplayer.
Why would you do that?
Silver?
Oh.
I'm gonna
dear.
tell Blaze. You're being really irresponsible. I'm gonna tell Blaze.
No!
Are you gonna stick the fire cat on him? Why?
Hold on.
Because I'm gonna send Espio on you.
Oh.
Ooh,
You know that's fair. I should better go hide in my little secret hiding spot to hide from the shurikens.
Oh, you mean the hole behind the fridge? Yeah, I know about that.
Hey,
No.
Victor, where's my money, by the way? You kind of owe me some, in case you forgot.
For
that loan that you asked for.
do I look like a fool to you?
Do you really want me to answer that?
Rouge, I would never get a loan from you.
Huh. That's interesting. As I pull out, where is it? This receipt that I got from you. This note saying,
Aren't you a spy? It would be possible for you
Here it is. Hey, Rouge, I need a loan for a new TV. Please do not tell SBO.
So I just came back, and what do I hear?
Say SBO.
What is this I hear about a new TV, Vector?
So that's how you want to play it. All right. Well, I can just show Shadow this little email saying that you stole some of his snacks. I mean, after all.
Go for it.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I have to break.
Okay, I'm not gonna let that slide, Vector. What about the TV?
I have to break character.
There's nothing.
Oh my god.
There's nothing about a new TV. What are you talking about?
Why are you arguing so much?
So hello,
Aren't we supposed to be
who's
playing
here?
this?
Okay, that's what I was trying to break the character for a moment. It's like, okay, bruh, which is it? Is it going to be Vector today, or is it going to be Mighty?
I will try for both.
No!
No, you were gonna strain your voice, dude.
It's not the first time I've done that.
Damn.
I forgot about this poster. We can ask Ryan.
Oh yeah. I completely forgot where we left off, so we'll have to kind of.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't here before. What exactly is this?
We're investigating a murder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One died.
we're investigating a supposed suicide that all clues are pointing to a murder. We are investigating these people who are in town and finding the contradictions in their statements. So, for example, when we ask about this, Detective Jenks will provide us with the question.
What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it.
Yeah, sorry.
You liar.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Where was the mask? Where's the mask?
Yeah, he knew that
Yeah,
Yeah.
how is that?
mask.
Cardboard
Are you
mask.
presenting the evidence?
Yes. What it is
Yeah.
contradictions will appear here. So what we do is symbol and mask represents triple goddess. That's an example. Then we go to the flyer. Doesn't recognize any of the symbols. But as you can see on the evidence, they have similar symbols.
I
So-
see. So it's just like Ace Attorney.
Yep.
Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask.
Oh, yeah.
Then you're claiming you don't know
That
anything
game he
about
likes to
symbols
play
on
where
the
he
flyer.
points at
It's not the
nothing.
Same thing.
He is not
actually,
pointing
yes,
at nothing.
Sorry, yes,
I'm talking about you.
So what did you know about Third
But
Eye?
no.
Not
I do like
much,
to play the
really.
game.
Never
It's
came into
very-
contact with them.
As a detective, it's very fun to play. A little mystery game, a little figure it out.
That
It's
explanation
it's
was
fun.
way
The
too
music's
short.
great too.
Ryan's definitely hiding
You try
something.
it.
That was an evasive answer.
Suspicious.
Yeah. Let's see. So that was an obvious lie, if I've
Wait.
ever seen one.
Would he
Gotta tell ya.
would he know anything about magic?
I mean,
mint?
it's good to
Maybe.
ask.
Well, he might. No harm in
Have
asking
you
him.
ever heard of
Right now,
Salvia
so-
Divinorum?
No.
Those
what
eyebrows
is it?
will launch
It's
into
a hallucinogenic
space.
plant, a legal one, at least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students who may
Wow.
have used hallucinogens?
No. My students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone.
You are holding a
Really?
glass of
Have
scotch.
any medicines
The
on site at
girl.
all?
No, we're not allowed
Right.
for insurance purposes.
For insurance
Doesn't-
purposes. Wait a minute.
Didn't Kate always arrive drunk though?
Hey, I remember that. They
I
always
thought-
said she was drunk.
Kate was drunk at the meeting last Friday.
Hey,
Hold on.
So, yeah.
Was
Gilbert, what was that noise you just made?
I'm panting.
That was weird. That was really weird.
What the? Hey!
Excuse me? Okay, sure.
Doesn't allow drugs or alcohol. Oh, doesn't allow drugs or alcohol onto the Atlas premises. Never brought drugs to Atlas, but let's see. 3 months ago, enjoyed the course and appeared to be happy. Suspected emotional problems, just in case. Was drunk at the meeting, so maybe that's the contradict. No.
Maybe we should look for our evidence just to.
Yeah, let's see what
Yeah.
we haven't asked. Dried leaves. Wait. Oh, we still have a
Oh,
lot
you didn't
here.
ask about. Yeah.
Okay, Liam. Had met Liam.
Go down the list.
Liam seemed. Okay, so we'll start with the phrase then.
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase free to be free?
That
Free to be free, my
smile.
favourite motto.
Stop.
Well, we teach our students that people, well, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell
He's
our
very
students
animated.
that if they rid
Yes,
themselves
he
of
is.
those evils, then they're
Is it almost
free
too
to
obvious?
realize their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a
Because of
background in
the
psychology.
reflection
Obviously,
being so in frame, I keep
I'm
looking
so
at it
surprised,
thinking
Inspector.
something's going to be different.
There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
You gotta admit, he's
When
definitely
we
hamming it
were
up.
Based at the village hall. When I say
Certainly.
we, I came
There's
up
so
with the
much
phrase,
ham in here,
"Dad's
I can
more
smell the
money
bacon
man."
cooking.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
I have concerns.
Okay.
Background in psychology. Phrase invented while based at the village hall. Ryan invented the phrase. Phrase about getting rid of guilt and self-doubt. Okay.
There's a lot of missing pieces here that I'm not quite certain on. Can you give me a refresher as to what I've missed exactly? With
Well-
the clues that we have.
We know that Kate supposedly died as a result of suicide, but all evidence keeps pointing to a murder. The only evidence that we have of this is that she attended a course for Atlas, a self-improvement course of some sort, We have a driver's license that, for the most part, when asking about it, nobody knows how it went missing. We inquire about Simon's bike. Simon is one of the students who also took the course. That's just a tool. Apparently, Simon does some homebrew where he just brews his own alcohol. I think that's just a red herring, so I'll avoid talking about that unless we have to. The pendant, which is a freedom necklace, has some symbolism in regards to the course, or the students attach some regards to it in the course. There's a broken pub window caused by a fight that Kate had with one of the other students, and now we know the context behind it. Let's see. Kate was having an argument. What else? We learned about scrying mirrors, which apparently is more for meditation rather than anything else, which is a bit weird, but that's a clue that we have. A number of students seem to go with it. A cardboard mask, they wear it, and it has some sort of symbolism regarding the quote-unquote triple goddess, but honestly, it looks like it could be diablerie, who knows. Atlas Advertising, where we learned about Atlas as an agency. There was another student's death that occurred around the same time last year. Similar MO, in which it looks like a suicide, but might actually be a murder. Hand symbols that honestly just look like they rock on, but it could be devil symbolism. Their freedom phrase that we recently acquired, and drugs. There's drugs.
Well, okay.
Yep.
Do you know what this is?
Magic mint.
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
Oh, I don't like the way that was said. Wait.
Huh.
But Rebecca said that she doesn't take them. Why would she?
Right.
Wait, no. I think we already asked her about the.
We already talked to her about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
We got some info there. We got to figure out where the next bit of contradiction is, but it requires us to actually go around the town and ask these similar questions to Simon and Emma.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they dabble in the magic mint.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Oh, oddly enough,
Oh, wow.
that's the first thing there. Let's go.
Know what these are?
No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
Curses. He taught us about the Atlas freedom phrase. Would he know anything about salvia?
Maybe.
Ever heard of salvia?
This game doesn't have any repercussions for asking too many questions.
No, magic mint.
No.
Same thing.
Oh, yeah, you mean the
No.
drunk?
Surprisingly
Yeah,
not. It encourages us, actually, because the more they talk, the more we can spot the contradiction.
With your brain. I've never tried
All
any other
right,
drugs
so there's
either.
no harm in
Nothing
asking
like that, nothing
every little
hallucinogenic.
detail.
The worst that happens is that they just say, I don't know, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, that's good.
Has
I
tried
don't have to worry about going too hard then.
Wait. Has tried salvia a few times. MM is magic mint leaves. That was the packet of leaves could be sage.
Wait, has this thing...
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Come on, turn green. Curses!
No! They tried that one and then mix it in?
Maybe. Hold on.
There's a decent few intricacies here, isn't there?
There is. You have to really look for it. Has tried salvia a few times.
There's like some things that they can only be noticed by a very minor detail, and that's when you catch a contradiction, so you gotta pay attention.
Have you seen this before?
If they've lived in the village, he would have.
Is this the thing that James did? Yeah, I've heard of it.
What do you know about all this? A third eye, I think they were called?
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this flyer.
So you hadn't heard about Third Eye?
No, sorry.
Hold on. I think he just slipped somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Didn't know Liam, but heard about him. Would that... Knows James. Dang it! Ah, there wasn't anything there.
Maybe we should talk to Emma.
That's what I'm thinking, because I think we've asked him... Yeah,
Hey. Didn't he say something about giving Liam something with the beer? Or something? I remember something about the beer. The brew he made.
That's true. He did a trade.
I think that was with James?
Yeah, I think we did a contradiction in regards to that already.
We did that, yeah.
Tried selling it,
I
but...
think we did everything we can with James. I think.
Would that count? Curses. Oh, wait.
Maybe just to catch us all up, since there's obviously some questions we haven't asked about with some of these other characters, just run them through real quick. Maybe something will jog our memory.
I wonder, selling them to James... Salvia Divinorum has tried Salvia a few times, never tried it. Could be Sage has never seen the leaves before. Dang it. Okay.
I'd say go talk to Emma.
Yeah.
That's all for the moment.
I'm
Thank
fishing.
You.
I'm fishing hard.
I can tell.
Okay, so it's already starting us off with this one, so we're going down the list.
You know what these are, by any chance?
Please tell me you do.
No. Sorry. I don't know anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
I love how they all point to Rebecca.
Maybe there'd be a...
Well, I mean, we did
there,
get...
maybe?
Yeah, I mean, we did get a lot of stuff. We might need to go ask her.
Divinorum.
Yeah,
There really did seem to be
it's,
some
drugs, isn't it?
spite in the look of her face when she said
Ever tried it?
Rebecca.
No.
Yeah, she didn't look happy.
Any illegal substances?
Well, she is the bar lady. Okay, last
Oh,
one.
that would make sense then.
Have you seen this?
Yeah. It was all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been controlled by aliens, that we're all bugged. He's nuts.
Huh.
Saw the
Wow.
flyer while at college last year. Doesn't believe anything James says. Okay. Was there anything here that could have been contradictory?
Have we talked to Rebecca at all yet?
Be back later on.
I
if
want
that's
to
okay.
say that we did, but, you know...
Because
Doesn't
that's how
hurt to
we
double
knew.
check.
We
Wait,
knew there was.
we talked to
magic
her
in
about the... We talked to her about the magic mint. We didn't talk to her about the poster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
To the pub!
Let's go get... No.
No, well, we can. Well, I can. You guys can.
Yeah,
Hey.
because surprisingly
Beg to
we're all
differ.
underage compared to you. Yeah, Vector
more
and Rouge
questions,
are the
if
only
that's
ones
okay.
that could.
I'm old.
That's true.
I'm old enough in some countries.
No.
Not in this
The
one.
phrase "free to be free."
Curses.
You mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong.
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
I would like to know your definition of nothing.
Suspicious.
I'm feeling that one, yeah.
I love how she particularly said, "Oh, that's the point, Professor." It always made me think of Rouge for a moment.
Do you mean
Oh.
Inspector?
Yes.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
Last year sometime.
The connection to, was it Liam? Last year, Liam.
I'm thinking that, yeah, I wonder. Would she know
What do you
anything
know
about Liam?
You mean Liam who took his life? He used to play in a band, Black Rock or something? No, Black Stone. Very gothic. I used to
That
let them
sounds
play
like
in here
Sonic
sometimes
Shadow
on
would
weekends,
listen
so quite
to.
good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have.
No,
Yeah, it
I-
seems right up his
I
alley.
didn't know him very well.
Okay, and not a whole lot of people. A band called Blackstone. We'll have to remark that. Will that be a piece of evidence later? Dang it.
Probably.
Used to let Blackstone
Maybe.
play in the pub. Didn't know Liam well, but Wouldn't you have to know the band members to let them play in the
That's
pub?
true. That's true. He's
Maybe.
in the band.
Curses.
What?
You don't really have to know, like, your performers, technically.
Used to grow salvia years ago. Salvia divinorum is a hallucinogenic. Doesn't take any drugs or medicine. But, okay. And that's where we found out about that. Would she know anything about Third Eye if she was here last year?
Have you seen this before?
Yep, there's
Don't
that
take
look.
any notice of that.
Why?
James Wilson is a fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And, I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Really?
Well, don't quote me on that.
Really?
That was quite the humorous
don't
look.
think there's any truth at all to this?
Mm-hmm.
None at all.
None at all. I love their tones. They're so extra, and I love it.
So, there's a connection between, what is it called? The packet of dried leaves and James?
That's what I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah, we talked to James last time,
Oh,
and
yeah.
boy, that was a trip.
Okay, that's it.
He was annoying.
He dumped a massive amount of information when he finally looked away from the fireplace. And he went in here in this pub. Also, maybe it's just me, but I don't believe pubs are supposed to be like this. Shouldn't there be more room in a pub like this?
It does seem
probably-
kind of small for a pub.
Is it? I mean, that's how they sometimes look. It depends which pub you go to.
It's a little
Yeah.
fancy, honestly.
This is
Maybe
on the
it-
fancy side.
Maybe it opens up more in the back, and that was like more of a waiting area.
Could be.
Well, they do have those. They're usually split off into a completely separate section.
Let's
True.
see.
What's the, like, base? Because I know you can pull out all the evidence on screen
Oh, let's see.
and, like, see who, like, knows what.
Let's see. Click here to see all replies. So we'd be able to see each of these individual replies listed. Or at least most of them. Mask made by a friend who died last year. Simple.
Does
No.
that mean Liam?
Huh.
Could it be Liam who made the mask?
You know? I didn't think about that. Good call, SBO.
I was not expecting that.
We may have a lead there.
We seem to be
The
getting
boy
a lot of
SBO.
Yeah!
See? Him playing Ace Attorney paid off.
Well, I
Right.
am a detective.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't start pointing at the air again.
Oh.
I mean, what? It's fun. I like to
I
see
make
him
no
getting all
promises.
extra.
Made by a friend who died last year. Would that be... Had met Liam in a pub. Liam seemed happy. Could that be? No!
Is there anything
What
there?
is, like, the other stuff with him? Because, like,
Mhm.
huh.
The mask and what was it? The paper, the poster.
Mask made by a friend who died last year. Symbol on the mask represents the triple goddess. Symbols not used on the course. Doesn't remember
That.
seeing the flyer. Only knows what he heard about Third Eye. Never came into contact with Third Eye.
How would he know about Third Eye and, like, do all this if he didn't really be in contact with it?
Hand symbol. Think the fingers is a devil sign. Doesn't know what the finger symbol could be used.
Can we, like, go through the, some of the, like, Atlas-based stuff again? So, like, the flyer and, like, all that?
Atlas advertisements. Poster designed by an agency. Was the first poster for Atlas. Atlas's name picked randomly.
Okay. 'Cause this guy's the head of it, right?
What's
or
that?
at least this guy's the head of Atlas, or like the
Yeah.
Third Eye deal. Okay.
But he doesn't know about Third Eye. That's what he's claiming anyway. Never came into contact with Third Eye. Only knows what he heard about Third Eye.
But then how would that make sense if he's like knowing about not knowing about this third eye, this thing that basically bases the whole thing off of it, and not
This is the
coming to
person who's
contact.
leading it, correct?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think...
Frying pan is afraid. Hold on.
You got something, Rouge?
Wait, go through the evidence again. Because he invented the phrase. Didn't he say that he wasn't in contact with the third eye stuff? But yet he created the phrase?
Try that.
Why would he have created the phrase if he was never in contact?
That's what I mean.
Invented the phrase, but third eye, where?
Never came into contact. Isn't that the phrase?
No.
What?
Huh.
Well, because the freedom phrase is just something he invented while based in the village hall. He has a background in
Try the village hall one,
Yeah,
and...
Background in psychology. Liam seemed happy. Could there be anything there?
I'm starting to suspect that.
Maybe.
Ah!
No. Maybe, I think Rouge was onto something with the inventing thing. Go
Yeah,
back to the
it
freedom
seems
phase.
weird.
Going back to the freedom phase. Okay.
Try invented at the village hall. Maybe you had to be more specific, and then with the
Maybe.
third eye flyer.
Nothing.
No, wait. Okay, phrase invented while based at the village hall, and then maybe never came into contact because third eye was at the village hall.
Never came into contact. Ha-ha!
Oh, there we go.
According to the flyer,
Oh.
this third
I knew that
eye
thing
group
did.
was based at the village hall. Is that right?
Was it?
Leave it to a
That's where you were
spy.
based, wasn't it? Yeah. You said you invented the Atlas phrase "free to be free" while you were based at the village hall.
So I did.
So
Oh, he
you
swallowed
must
those
have come into
words.
contact with Third Eye at some point. You were using the same hall.
Well,
There we
I'm
go.
afraid I
We have him.
haven't been entirely honest with you, Inspector.
No,
Oh,
duh.
really?
Ooh. Go
You
on.
see,
Oh my- I mean, that got us for a while.
Third Eye is, or was,
Oh.
Atlas under a different name.
Oh.
Sorry.
Atlas
Whoa.
is Third Eye.
In a new improved form, yes.
And you ran Third Eye.
With Dad, yes.
So you must have known Liam. You didn't just meet him, did you?
Yes, I knew him, Inspector.
Uh-huh.
Don't get ahead of himself. All of this has been thoroughly investigated and cleared up.
You've been investigated about his death.
We dropped the case.
He really does look like a Bond villain.
When I say drop the case,
He sounds like a Bond
the
villain.
public thinks it's another. They threatened to go
He's
public.
so jittery
Rambling.
now. Definitely got him where we
Started
wanted him.
distributing his flyers, and that was it.
Oh.
He has a
No choice.
hate
It was an end.
thing
change the
for
name.
We
James.
already paid the family an out-of-court settlement. I thought that was an end to it. But then James, his cronies, they wouldn't leave it alone. So we had to
Cronies?
close down. Buy a new place. Rebrand. So eventually, we reopened here
As Atlas.
as Atlas.
And it worked.
Up till now, yes.
So you knew James Wilson too?
We knew James, but he didn't know us as such. Oh, he was very quick to shoot us down, but he didn't do anything like actually coming to the course to see what he was about.
So James wouldn't know that you were now running Atlas.
Not unless he came to one of our courses.
And how much of all that stuff was true? ECT machines, brainwashing.
Oh dear.
I'm afraid that exists only exclusively in the mind of Mr. Wilson. All we do is make better business people. We challenge their prejudices and presumptions. Why don't you come along and see for yourself? The course starts in 15 minutes.
Wow.
Excuse me, Inspector.
Is there any connection between James and
Hello.
the person who recently passed
Well,
away?
you have my
Yeah,
card.
I think.
We asked
We
about that.
All right.
Yeah.
What was the answer?
No relations, I don't think. Wait a minute.
That was that. I have
Does,
to go back.
does the person
You can
who
come and meet him
passed
if you
away
like.
have any relation
All
to
right, come and have a
Atlas?
Yes.
Yeah, she was part of it.
HP.
Yay!
We
We did it!
progressed! Woo!
Oh my god!
Wait, where are we
Thank
going?
God.
We're going to
We're
meet
going-
his dad.
We're gonna meet. Yeah.
This looks dangerous.
Ooh, look what's. Oh, that thing looks nice.
Just coming. He's through here.
I feel like this is gonna be awkward.
Yep.
Oh,
my.
Pleasure. Detective
It's the father of the Bond villain.
Investigating a death in the village.
that's the first time he's pulled out a badge.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought all this was dealt with, Inspector. You do know
Hey,
that
I thought he pulled out a badge earlier in the game.
Did he?
You do know.
Could have sworn he did.
You must
Well,
forgive my son.
yeah, when he went to the bar the first time.
Oh,
He still can't
did he?
summon up the courage to come straight to the point. So what do you want to know?
Oh, I can tell I am not going to like him.
I do mind. I'm a very busy man. Try asking an intelligent question.
This guy's more of a
Like,
Bond
do I
villain,
mind
honestly.
being quizzed about a once promising student who turned into a useless drunk. Ryan, would you mind leaving us for a while? I'll go back to the center.
Okay, I
Wow.
guess that's
Call me if you need me, Dad.
I can tell that I'm really not gonna
You may
like
begin,
talking to
Mr.
him.
Holmes, although I'm not going to be able to help you. I don't have much to do with the course nowadays, so I can't give you any hard information.
That's as maybe, but we
No, that's
need...
as is. But if you want my opinion, I'd be quite happy to give it to you. So, fire away.
Okay.
Red flag.
I hate him. I
Wow,
I
Paul
hate
certainly
him.
doesn't take any prisoners.
I
Seems
hate
like
him.
he's going to be a tough nut to crack.
Well, we're gonna have to ask him all of this.
You guys ready? We're going through the whole
Yeah.
thing.
O'clock already.
How about we
One by
start
one.
from the bottom up this time?
Okay, we'll start with Third Eye.
What do you know about this?
So you've been graced with Goebbels' company already, have you? James, our local minister for propaganda. I suppose Ryan already told you about our actual previous incarnation.
He explained, yes.
Did he tell you anything scandalous?
Not unless you count the suicide.
These things happen.
That
Was it
grin!
your idea?
I hate him!
The suicide?
Third eye.
Yeah, I suppose it was. As my son had started to atrophy, I decided I ought to give him something to do.
And third eye was the same as Atlas, teaching business skills.
Very similar.
So Liam's death didn't prompt you to make any changes?
There was nothing we could do about Liam's death, Inspector, any more than we could do anything about Kate's. It was out of our control.
You can't blame me for wondering, Paul. 2 student deaths in 2 years.
It's called a coincidence, Inspector. I expect they ate fast food also. But you're not investigating all the local chippies, are you?
He's spitting in the face of investigation work.
He apparently has a hate grudge for fast food, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Third Eye's Paul's idea. Third Eye was similar to Atlas. Liam's death was unavoidable.
Why was it unavoidable, though?
That's the question. I wonder. So then the next logical question would be Liam's death. I know we're kind of jumping, but that one statement has me bugged.
How well did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam, who took his life.
Oh.
That's a
Well,
contradiction right there.
As far as I remember, he was a good student, confident, outgoing.
You didn't notice any problems?
I believe he had problems at home.
Were you there when he died?
Yes.
And afterwards? You didn't see him after the meeting?
No.
What was Liam like that night?
No. Apart from being drunk, or possibly because of that, he seemed perfectly happy.
He was drunk.
Well, I assume the bottle in his hand contained whiskey and not lemonade.
What, at Atlas?
Lots of similarities to Kate, don't you think? Drinking, depression, is that normal for the students?
People come into the Atlas course for quick solutions to their problems. And when they don't get them as quickly as they might have liked...
Wait, was he drunk at Atlas?
sometimes
I'm
their
starting to
impatience
think
gets
that, but
the
that
better
makes no sense.
Because that's not allowed. Is that a contradiction?
No,
sounds
it
like
is.
contradiction.
No, it is a contradiction if we are using information from someone else. But the problem is we don't have that information.
Maybe can we get him? I mean, wait, we haven't asked him everything. Maybe he'll say it.
Says Liam was bright, confident, and outgoing. Knew Liam had
Wait a minute.
personal problems.
Since Rouge, you brought up how there's no drugs allowed. Maybe ask
Yeah.
something about the magic mint or
That's
the
what I
what was it?
mean.
The salvia.
Maybe he'll mention. I could be wrong, but maybe he'll mention it. I don't know.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum or magic mint?
Let's see.
Sounds like
I
it might
meant
be a
it.
drug.
It's a hallucinogenic plant. Legal, as a matter of fact.
I'm not a drug taker, Inspector.
Oh, mention the school.
I have no enthusiasm for voluntarily poisoning your brain.
And you've never seen anyone on the course taking it?
Well, if someone had, they wouldn't have done it.
Uh-huh. But he was drunk.
Drugs or alcohol.
Aha!
We
There
like
it
to tell
is!
students
Nice.
that
We have the
success
exact
is
quote
the
we
best
need.
drug.
Whew.
Oh,
Whether
we
you
have
buy
your
into
butt,
that,
old
of
man.
course, is another matter.
Silver, maybe rephrase that.
Nope, saying exactly as it is.
Wow.
We're not really thinking of it in a negative way, Rouge.
That's true.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? We just talked
Where's
about
the
it.
It
drug?
was on the.
Liam's death.
Liam's
Death.
death?
Says
Here we go. Liam
Liam
had been drinking all night.
I've been drinking all night at the seminar. At the seminar. Here we go. It's green.
There we
Here
go.
Yeah.
So if you don't allow drink or drugs onto the site, why did you allow Liam to drink whiskey all night?
Well,
Yeah, why?
gave him various warnings. Did try to stop him, but didn't work.
But
You
let
lost
him
your
stay on
bite,
the
old man.
course?
Yeah, well, we couldn't throw him out. This isn't a primary school, Inspector. We're not the police. We can't enforce these rules. If they pay their fees, they're entitled to stay on the course.
And what if they want to take drugs?
As long as they do it with discretion, frankly, I don't care if they want to wipe or inject paint stripper all over their faces.
Do you store any alcohol at Atlas?
No.
Is
I mean,
there a
it's-
kitchen?
Why do you want
Straight
to
to
go
the
down
point.
there and check?
Well, obviously you
Ooh,
wouldn't
new
mind
area.
if what you're saying is true.
Of course I wouldn't mind. It's past the lavatories down the corridor, but you won't find any drugs in there or alcohol.
Wait.
Whether I find alcohol
Sorry.
at Atlas or not, it probably isn't particularly relevant. But it's worth
How
a
about
look
we go
anyway.
and take a look?
I was gonna say, maybe we should look? I would
Yeah.
assume that's the next step.
We're still going to be able to come back to this man, right?
Oh yeah, we can talk to them anytime.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
He probably won't be happy to see us, though, because he's going to be permanently stuck to
I
that
get
chair.
the feeling I might be seeing a lot
Oh,
of
yep.
Paul tonight.
A lot of pull. Okay.
So there's gonna be a lot of
Oh.
back and forth.
Wait. I keep forgetting.
Oh.
Sometimes we gotta walk. Because something
True.
might happen on the road. Continue to dead end? Nothing. Okay. Oh, yeah, because sometimes if we walk down these paths, something will happen as we're moving. Sometimes it's crazy,
Yeah.
sometimes it's not.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well,
I also know.
aside from this,
Uh huh.
They're
The
still
people are still there.
They are still there. Is everything okay there, buddy? That duck has been going down that path for a lot. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized. Hold on.
Huh?
The duck teleports! Look! On the water!
What the? Oh, wait.
Wait for it.
wow, that duck is faster than Sonic.
SPO? I swear.
Guys,
Yeah.
y'all have way too much time on your hands.
Probably.
We're easily entertained.
It's such a minute detail, I can't even believe you guys are sitting there talking about it.
But he keeps teleporting to the same spot and then going forward.
But you can barely see it. You'd actually have to go out of your way to look for it.
But it's fun to look at the
So
duck.
the kitchen
Ooh.
must be down the
Corridor.
corridor there, if what Paul said is true.
Let's have a look.
Hmm.
Maybe we can make a sandwich.
Maybe. There's a magnifying glass
Why is there a TV?
Let's see
Yeah.
what
in the kitchen.
Nothing
Just
of note.
some glass, some dishes, pots,
Kettle.
plates.
This is all
Did I see
very
medication?
British.
All very British, is that what you said?
Yes, very, very British.
Interesting.
Triple X. Charmy, maybe you should not look if this
What
is
are you
Triple
talking
X.
about?
Charming away!
Wait.
Why? It's a little CD with X's on it.
Here,
Army.
Vector, come on. You don't have to choke the kid.
We're not.
All right, put him down. I'm going to leave the room with him. Come on, Charmy.
Well, to be fair,
Come on.
we haven't played the Triple X video. We're just checking out this one.
Wait, bring me back, SPO, bring me back.
Fine.
Right. All right, fine.
Wow,
Hey,
he's
Ryan.
extra.
Freedom, true freedom, means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues.
Huh?
Self-criticism, self-doubt, guilt.
We call that meditation,
Ladies and
dude.
gentlemen, these are not virtues. These are sins. Born
Huh?
of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds
Pretty
and
good
collective
camera work.
consciousness by governments and religions through the ages. With
It
the
still
sole
feels like a
purpose of
Bond
preventing
villain.
the masses, stopping
I just made the
us
realization. Are his? Oh no, never mind.
from achieving the
I
same
thought for a
success,
second like his
happiness,
eyes were
and
different
freedom
colors,
enjoyed by
but it's
those
just
at
the
the very
lighting.
pinnacle of society.
He has a... Huh.
I'm going to show you
There's really
that
there.
common morality
Who is he
is
talking to?
nothing more
I don't
than
think there's anybody really
the
there.
creation of an
No.
elite
Looks like an
destined
empty
to stay
room.
in power. An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success.
This does seem like it may be important.
But the good news is that you can take back control. You can become the success.
Why
you
does it
deserve
feel
to
like
be.
he's saying not to be responsible for your
Atlas
actions?
will give you a unique,
It's pretty much,
powerful
I think, what
advantage.
he's saying.
Life in all its technicolor glory can be yours. All that you have to do is to stay.
This is the trappings of a
embrace it,
smart
enjoy
cult.
it, and learn to love your ambition.
See the.
Welcome to Atlas.
No, there is a fundamental difference between loving your ambition and being a nut job. That becomes
Yeah.
the difference between someone making an app for fun because they enjoy it and Facebook.
What about... Can you play the DVD you just found?
Let's see.
Oh,
Oh,
Charmy, we're going.
see you
Charmy,
later,
go.
Come
Charmy.
on.
Minute.
What? No,
Wait,
no,
wait.
wait, guys.
Wait a minute, should... Oh,
What the? Huh?
What is that?
Is someone digging through their?
What is
pocket?
going on over there?
Hold up.
Charmy!
That's a
we could have
wallet.
stolen...
What?
We
Wait,
could have taken... We could have stolen wallets here? Oh, man.
What is...
are they? Is this guy just
I mean,
straight up? He's straight
no,
up stealing
wow.
wallets.
Ooh, that's that. Ooh, wow.
You know, why would you videotape it? That
Yeah, I
makes
was
no
gonna
sense.
say, you're just asking to be caught.
Well, that
SPO, can you bring me
So,
back now?
Someone.
I mean,
Yes, we can go back. Yes,
At
nothing
least,
bad.
at least be subtle about it. You don't need to have evidence about it. You're just gonna get caught.
So,
Oh,
why
yeah.
is there
forgot
a
about
video
that.
recording of
Wait,
pickpocketing?
I think that might be involved in the course. Remember, free to be free. Feel free from guilt. Who's gonna feel guilty about nicking like items from someone's pockets?
Oh.
Is there any?
Hmm.
Have we been in all the rooms here?
I think so.
Isn't
Yeah.
there?
Well, there's one room that I keep visiting every hour just to see what it's like. So, hold on. Let's check
Is
this
it-
out. Because
Yeah.
this room, for example, the one on the right, has always been empty. It's probably going to be empty.
This
Uh,
seems like
Huh.
a mistake.
Feel your soul lifting.
Very-
Masks.
I'm terribly sorry. I don't know where the bathroom is.
Maybe we should back off
I don't like this.
before.
How's the
It's
fire alarm?
creepy. That is very creepy.
Could you come later, please? What's going on here? Leave. Sorry, Ryan. There's a few more questions I have to ask you yet, and time's ticking by. Leave. Okay.
Why?
Why are
Why'd
they
we
all?
leave?
Why are they all staring with that "Children of the Corn" expression on their face?
And why was he so
Honestly-
complicit to just leave?
I'm kind of surprised at how calm he was.
Why are we
Yeah.
just leaving?
How about, I don't think Ryan's gonna be in there.
No, but I would have loved to broken in like we did the other room. Curses.
Okay. Wait. Did we get new evidence?
We did. What did we get?
We got something.
Doll burning
Ooh.
ceremony.
And
Witness
the
that
DVD.
Atlas.
We cannot get game overs in this game, can we?
No.
No, I don't think we can.
All right, because that seemed like a very game over moment.
Oh,
This-
hello.
Huh?
Wait a minute.
Wow.
There's a garage that we keep on passing by.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go look. Maybe they got something interesting in there we can just borrow.
Go back into the woods.
Borrow.
Maybe we'll encounter something else, too.
Okay.
Yeah. Like that note that you did.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Back to the junction.
Conjunction, junction. What's your function?
What?
Where was the
Silver, how do you
garage?
even know that reference?
We have a lot of VHS tapes in the future that are just kind of sitting there. We either
I don't
Go
believe
with,
you.
like-
we either burn them or we watch them.
I don't believe you. We barely have
Considering
We
VHS.
didn't go to the lake.
We barely have
Wait, hold
VHS tapes now.
Silver,
What?
we didn't go to the lake.
Yes, we did.
Did we not? Or am
We
I
did.
crazy?
You're
did.
crazy.
You're crazy.
Not that
We
one,
could
the
go
other
to the
one.
lake.
Not
Maybe
that
it's
one.
time for you to go to bed, Charmy.
What lake
Oh,
are you on
fine.
about?
Not there. Go backwards.
Okay. Except we were already there.
Where the body was found.
We were just there.
We were just
Yes.
there. It was at the
There
jetty.
was- Oh, the jetty. Okay. Alright.
Charmy, I think you've had too much energy drink.
No, SBO
What?
won't let me drink them.
No.
Didn't Silver let you have a taste though?
Excuse me?
Only a sip.
Silver, do you have any idea what energy drink does to this child?
There's a
Sometimes.
car.
Ugh,
Let's
don't want
see.
to think about that.
Now it's gonna be
Ah.
impossible to put him to bed.
Anyway, let's see what valuables are in here. We could just have a look at and borrow for a sec.
Yeah, of course.
All right,
I
Rouge,
want to know
we're gonna need your.
how.
So, those are Ryan's guitars, kept in a garage.
You know, those could sell.
Really
we could sell
pleasant place
those.
to keep them.
No! Jinx, take them! Take them!
Oh, new evidence.
Hello.
So, guitar collection. That's,
What use is the guitar going to be?
Well, who knows? Okay. Go across to the Brandon house. Do we want to talk to him again?
Wait, maybe. Should we. Wasn't Simon part of the course? Would he know about the doll thing?
I could have sworn I saw him in the audience.
Yeah.
Oh, that puppet burning ceremony
It
thing.
can't hurt to go check.
I can't remember how many of those he went to. I just know I could have sworn that he actually did go to those.
Ask
Maybe
you a
we
couple
can
more
ask
things,
the
please.
the Atlas members, so like Simon and Emma and all about the CD.
I wonder.
Hmm.
Because that one's got me.
Have you seen this before?
No. No, sorry.
Yeah, Jinx, if you show him just a DVD, he's gonna not know.
Curses.
Dang it.
Well, at the
What do you know about doll burning?
Not on the course. It's a ritual thing. It's
Oh.
getting rid of things that you don't need. Throw it into the fire.
And that's a good thing.
Well, yeah, it helps you getting rid of things you don't need, so you can move on and take control again.
So what are the masks for?
They're just.
What
to
is the
help you get into
definition
right
of
frame
things that you
mind.
don't need?
Just get you into the
Yeah.
zone, you know.
Math.
Trash can.
Math talk.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's like self-hypnosis. We do it on the course sometimes. It's just to help you get into the right frame of mind. You know.
It seems like a
So you
cult.
hypnotize
I don't think I like
yourself.
this school.
I'm starting to really dislike it.
Just stare into a mirror and chant something. You know, just say the same thing over and over again. Or you could just close your eyes and put yourself into a trance. Some people can do that.
Wait.
And that's safe.
Well, yeah. Hypnosis doesn't work the way that most people think it does. You can't just be hypnotized if you don't want to be hypnotized. But you can learn to hypnotize yourself.
What did you say
Creepy.
it was called? Auto-hypnosis.
Self-hypnosis, auto-hypnosis, same thing, really.
Hold
I
on.
think Simon was a bit
That's
So we know
to
about
play
that.
down the role of auto-hypnosis on
The
course.
masks.
I'll
The
have to,
mask that we
sit
have
around about
that we
this.
have with the what was it? The third eye symbol.
Hold on. I remembered. He said, "Scrying mirror." James thinks I'm gonna mistrust. Curses! I thought he didn't know anything about it. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Photo frame and paint. It was the scrying mirror.
Do we ask everything else?
We
Oh,
haven't
Ryan's
yet.
guitar collection.
What do you know
I don't
about
know what I
Ryan's guitar collection?
Not a whole lot. I know he brought a guitar to one of the groups once at the end of one of the stages. That's the only time I've seen him with a guitar.
Brought it on skate. Okay. We already have the auto hypnosis. We got the doll burning ceremony, and that's about it.
Can we connect the what's it? The auto hypnosis or the mirror to the mask?
Maybe.
Because I feel like they were wearing masks. He talked about the mirror. You know, there's also the doll burning.
Masks are used during the Atlas seminar. Ryan and Paul run the Atlas course. Doesn't recognize this particular mask. Well, I mean, they weren't wearing this particular mask.
Yeah, this
No,
is different.
but the fact that it is a mask at all, I
wonder.
feel like there's something there.
Maybe.
Doll burning. Get rid of what you don't need. Masks help with the trance.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, we'll try this again.
Wait, auto hypnosis
Got it.
induced by using mirrors. The mirror that we have.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We already asked him about that mirror. What did he say about it? Black scrying mirror. James is into New Age mysticism. That's where we talked to James. James thinks the government is tracking him. That's literally all we got out of the scrying mirror.
It's just stuff about James.
Master used during the course during Atlas seminar. Where's the burning ceremony again? Doll burning ceremony. Induced you by using mirrors. Can't hypnotize unless you want to be. Course involves auto-hypnosis. Masks help with the trance. Doll burning about getting rid of things you don't need. There's really nothing contradictory here.
It's just information so far. Maybe with Emma there's something,
Thank
or
you.
at least
I'll
Yeah.
get you back later.
Either that
Run
or
through some
perhaps the
questions.
thing Ryan didn't need was his guitar, but I'm not sure if that's related at all.
Well, that's the thing. The idea is to chase your ambition. You may not need the guitar, but you want that guitar. That's why he keeps it, probably.
Right.
So,
that makes sense.
Do you know what auto-hypnosis is?
It's some type of self-hypnosis, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you ever tried it?
No, I haven't. But I think Kate was into it. She learned it from when she went to Atlas.
And what did
Really?
she tell you about it?
Not a lot, really. I think it helped her. I think she used it as a sort of self-meditation.
okay. Kate used
Okay.
auto-hypnosis as self-meditation, but never tried it herself.
Alright.
Wait. Never tried it herself, but also. Oh no, wait.
No, because
Yes, I
she
got
said
confused myself there.
she said that she never really
What do you know
tried
about
anything on the
doll burning?
course, but I
Doll
wonder.
burning, I think it was something that they did on the course.
Okay, never mind.
Simon mentioned it.
Curses.
No, they didn't do that when you were there.
No.
Okay, so that was new.
Hey, you know about Ryan's sick
What do
guitar
you know
collection?
about Ryan's guitar collection?
I know he plays because he tried to buy one off me.
Do you play?
I used to. I used to be in a band, but I was
Wait.
a singer as well, so I got away with it.
Singer as
Wait.
well.
That's a connection
Yeah,
there.
I used to sing in
You
a band
don't
every
think
night,
she's...
But,
I think
Was,
so.
was,
sometimes it was in
wasn't
a pub,
there a
but usually at
band
Rebecca's.
that played in the
What
pub?
was that
Blackstone?
called?
It was called
Ah.
Blackstone.
There it is! Yes!
Yo!
This
Huh.
guy from a record company once came to see us, and he said the band was rubbish, but that I was good. So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Can't hide talent.
Wait. Didn't know Liam.
Liam was in the band. How can you not know your own band members?
This is
Blackstone.
Here we go. It's green!
Yeah!
All right.
Nice.
That band you sang in, Blackstone. Who else was in the band?
Just a few people from college.
Including Liam?
Yeah.
Why did you say you didn't know him?
No, it's not that. I just thought you meant that I didn't know about his suicide.
Did you?
No, I was away on holiday.
You seem
When
to be
he
away on
died?
holiday a
Yeah, I
lot.
only knew him through the band.
She definitely knows more than she's saying. She was in a band with Liam, but didn't know about his problem? I'm not sure I believe you, Emma.
Wait.
Wow,
Is there
so
anything
extra.
else then that
Uh,
can connect her?
Yeah, Mama Jerk is sending in 2 gamer coins, actually. Thank you. Saying, what about the drugs and hypnosis could work? Maybe. Could be
Using
a
the
truck
drugs for the
there.
hypnosis.
Sylvia, never taken a hallucinogenic drug. Packet of dried leaves, doesn't know anything about plants, thinks Rebecca would know about them.
Maybe we're asking the wrong person in regards to this.
Probably. Still,
Possibly.
used to sing in a pub. Band often played at the pub. Okay. Was once offered
we
a singing
talk to-
contract.
Oh, wait. No, we did talk to Rebecca about Blackstone.
Yeah, she was the one who gave us the info on it in the first place.
Yeah.
Wait, but now that we know that Liam is a part of Blackstone for sure.
Oh, the CD. We didn't ask about the CD.
We didn't ask about the CD, but I have a
Have
feeling
you
she's
seen
not gonna.
this before?
She's probably not gonna notice.
No,
Yep, there we go.
don't think so.
Sorry about that. Liam's death. Was on holiday the night Liam died. Only knew Liam through the band Blackstone.
Okay.
That's...
Only knew him. I feel like that's a point. The fact that she only knew him from that.
what's-
That cannot be the case.
once had been in a similar course before. Had been in a similar course before. Wait a minute.
The third eye.
Huh.
Wasn't last year this course that was similar to Atlas Third Eye?
I think so.
Yeah.
My cursor has frozen again. I'm gonna
Oh,
Have you
dear.
seen this?
let's see if it'll let
All
me.
right.
Let's see if it'll let me do it now. Saw the flyer last year. Okay, now it's letting me. What was the other thing that I was making a point about? Shoot.
It
It was
was.
something with Atlas. Of course, the previous year, I believe, was in
Yes.
the thing.
Atlas advertisement before.
There we go. Maybe that was like less of a contradiction and more just a sequence of events. Like she saw the flyer and then went to the course.
Never tried auto-hypnosis herself. Kate used auto-hypnosis as self-meditation. Was there anything that mentioned last weekend Friday appeared her usual self as argumentative at college, had a drink problem, didn't see Kate very often. How would you know?
No.
Curses.
Not a bad line of thinking, though.
Yeah,
So.
get in there. Do
I
we
don't
ask them
believe
about
the
everything yet? Oh, I'm sorry, Silver. I mean, SBO.
Great. Nice job. I don't believe that, the hypnosis is anything we can get any more information out of. The guitar, the band, maybe something, but I'm not sure what could be there.
You sing at a pub band.
Maybe if we talk with the person in the pub again.
Rebecca?
Rebecca, yes.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Maybe there's more information we can get from them that we can then go back to here.
Yeah.
I have a problem again.
What do you know about Ryan's
dear.
guitar collection?
Sticky keys.
I know he
Sticky
plays.
keys.
Because he tried to buy one off me.
No!
Do you play?
I used to.
I hate
It'll
the
be
smell.
I used to
okay.
be in a band, but I was a singer as well, so I got away with it.
Singer as well.
Yeah, I used to sing in a band every night. But sometimes it was in a pub, but usually at Rebecca's.
What was
That
that
mask is definitely
It was
still
called
relevant.
Blackstone.
Oh no, that mask is relevant.
And,
It's just
This guy from a record company.
The
once
mask,
came to
the
see us,
hypnosis, the
and he
mirrors,
said the band was rubbish, but
the
that I was
connections
good.
are there.
So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Can't hide talent.
Can't hide talent.
There we
That's
go.
all for the
Of
moment.
course.
Thank you.
let's take a quick character break while we're transitioning.
Oh yeah, because it's 6 o'clock.
Yep. Oh goodness, 1 hour in.
Oh.
I'll take us nice and slow. So Nate, what do you think so far of this ensuing madness that we have gotten ourselves into?
This is the kind of stuff that fills that Ace Attorney void in my heart. I'm
Great.
There's something for sure. I'm definitely fixated on that mask. And the mask and its self-hypnosis. Liam, if they use masks, but wait, the dole thing was a recent thing. So we definitely gotta inquire more about that with the big head honcho boss guy.
Oh, that dude? Yes. The only
We're definitely gonna ask him about that.
The only reason I'm going over to Rebecca though is because there was something mentioned there because, you know, the way that she lied about Kate before in the past, especially saying that they barely knew each other, and yet she sang at the pub. Come on.
Yeah, it's definitely information to grab. This pub is so weirdly laid out.
Right?
Yeah.
Actually,
this is not the typical pub you would see in Britain.
No, this
is so.
I mean, there are like restaurant areas, but they tend to be this.
You don't see them with those big poofy chairs, right? Like people drinking in a bar, that's gonna get ruined. That's gonna get all
chairs
sticky.
tend to be like smaller tables around the bar. That you don't see those in a restaurant area.
Wait, I just realized something. This is backwards too. Look to the right. Is that not a register and a serving station?
Well, I mean, if it's the restaurant area, they do sometimes. I've seen that in some pubs because obviously the restaurant area is different than the actual pub.
Sometimes they'll have a person stand there and let you in.
Okay.
Like they stand there and it's like, okay, follow me. I'll take you to your table.
Yeah, because then the bar actually handles just drinks.
Right.
Yeah. Whew.
Learning British things with Nicole and Nate.
Yeah, because we're from British.
We're from British.
We're from British.
How I do miss a good pub and the good old.
To be fair, I actually do.
Yeah, you know what? Like I never really cared much about pubs, but the last time I went to a pub, my neighbor on Christmas forced me to come out drinking with him.
Oh my god.
That was fun.
Oh man.
That was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
I think so. Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Huh.
The thing is, I could imagine maybe going to a pub if and only if I was with friends and we were just kind of unwinding. Like if we had the whole OVAS crew, for example, we could probably go to a bar, get a table, eat, and just, talk. Because when and if we get our plan in order, I'd like to think that we all still have our part-time jobs and it's just nice to vent.
Yeah.
And get some of that nice old British food.
Oh,
my
give me!
God.
I like my teas and scones.
I want my gammon with my Yorkshire pudding. Put the gravy in the Yorkshire pudding.
Shepherd's pie and all that.
Oh, dude, don't start with me on shepherd's pie. I haven't had a good one in a while. Oh, I won't. I will.
Have that regularly.
I would kill for some good shepherd's pie.
Ooh, we got some gamer coins here from Mama Drift. 10 gamer coins, saying, I know this sounds cheesy, but I thank you all in the chat too, because you all have been a great part of my life and really helped bring a smile to my face and help me through the hard weeks. Thank you so much.
Oh, of course.
I'm so glad, though.
Already
so
coming
glad
in with
we can do
wholesome.
that.
Oh.
Yeah. All the wholesome. I'm
I
so
love
glad.
I love how that message was read while there's like sinister, mysterious music in the background.
What's that called? Juxtaposition?
Juxtaposition? I don't think it's juxtaposition. What's the word? Not a contradiction.
The game we're playing.
It's two opposing things. Opposition? No.
They clash.
They clash, yeah, they clash.
They're having a big old Dragon Ball beam struggle.
My God.
Well, I've been sipping on my water here. Do any of you guys need to take a quick break before we jump back into it?
popcorn for some reason because I feel a bit peckish.
Well,
Peckish.
if you want to grab a quick snack, is there anything that you can grab real quick and then come back, or no?
Yeah, I'll be back in just a sec.
I could do that, but I don't want to eat on stream.
Oh, dude, I've always eaten on stream. Y'all can hear me on the mic.
The rumor come out.
Then in that case, I'm gonna get myself some spaghetti that we still have left over.
Oh, sweet!
Wow.
I'm gonna go grab food.
Also, R62, I think I answered your question there, Vincent. An oxymoron.
That's the word. That was the word. Yeah, an oxymoron.
There we go.
It's been so long since I've watched Schoolhouse Rock and stuff, so I barely remember it. Goodness gracious. And yes, I am old enough to have watched Schoolhouse Rock back when those were on VHS tapes, and our teachers would play them in classrooms.
Oh yeah, mine did this, and they rolled out the TVs on those little metal what would you call them even? I don't even know.
There was kind of like a metal shelf. It was from the AV club, I think it was. You know, when you wanted to be a part of technology and stuff. They would have an entire break room where you would learn about computers, television sets, DVD players, VHS players, and it was all interconnected to the same TV. But you would think now, with TVs being significantly cheaper, that those trays would be equipped with some flat screens and some Blu-rays by now. I know there's cheap Blu-rays, and I know there are cheap flat screen TVs.
But school, they gotta savor the money what they can.
Yep.
I still remember with those metal things, because one of my classes was in a trailer that's parked out by the playground.
Ooh,
so we'd have to bring in the little trailer things back and forth between the library, and I would always get paired up with some people, and we would get on top of the little shelf, and then one would be on the bottom rack, one would be on the top rack, and then somebody else pushes, usually me, and then we just push them down the hallway like grocery carts in a shopping mall. It was great. And there was also a lot of injuries, and yeah, the teachers hated us. It was great. Yay!
What I remember, because this was the last time I did it, we had the TVs rolled in, and this was back when Blockbuster was still around. I was in elementary school, mind you. We had just finished listening to the audio cassette tapes of The Hobbit. And
oh my god.
Yep, you could probably see where this is going. And because so many kids had no clue what to think of it or just fell asleep because they weren't paying attention, I figured, okay, I'll be nice. I'm going to go to Blockbuster and get the animated movie and bring it to school. And we did. On a free lazy day, we plugged that thing into the television and sat down and went through the whole movie, and it was great. It was great.
Nice. There you go. Also, I'm seeing some things in the chat here. From intro guys at OVAS. Hello, I know this sounds self-promoting, but I made an animatic using audio from the last Tavern Deep stream. Just letting you guys know. That's not self-promoting at all. We love hearing stuff being made like that. You should link it.
Yeah, link it so that way we can add it to the channel and stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah, we have a little playlist up front.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Shadowgirl123 at OVAS. I got some PTSD from Schoolhouse Rock because they played it in my high school history class. I was uncomfortable as heck.
I liked it. I personally liked it. You can tell it's dated, obviously, because, you can only update so much on hand-drawn animation cartoons and stuff like that. And even then, there's not a whole lot of infotainment, I guess we can call it. There isn't enough infotainment. It's always either inform or entertain, and unfortunately the entertain does not inform. And it sucks. I remember growing up and watching Animal Planet, Discovery Channel, and they had the most entertaining stuff on there, but it was informative at the same time, and it was great. Now it's boring. I could fall asleep watching it. It sucks.
What was Hi, Nate.
Hi, we talking about Blue Planet?
We're talking about different things, but Blue Planet, I'll give them credit. That is some peaceful stuff, and I love the camera positions that they got going on when they're showing us the what do they call it? The bait ball, I think, when all the fish kind of swirl around.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, that is
Yes.
beautiful and stunning. And then when you see the whale come from below, it's like, okay, never mind, this isn't beautiful and stunning anymore. Ah!
It's terrifying. Oh
What are you
my
talking
God.
about? It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
What was like Vincent? I don't know if you remember, but it was like a scholastic kind of info documentary where it's like it had the intro with like the white backgrounds. You're going through a museum, the camera's spinning around in a pure white museum, and you see like dinosaurs coming to life and things popping out of artwork. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about, and those were the days when Animal Planet or Discovery Channel, one of those two that had that program, that was like their peak when it came to education, and I loved it so much because they didn't just stick to animals. They went to cells, they went to dinosaurs, fossils, ancient history, human history. They did it all, and I loved it. That was the best.
Yeah. I remember that because the intro in particular would always get the class hype.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Oh, I see color. Mama Driss sending in 5 gamer coins saying, Vincent, you're making us feel old because I remember Blockbuster. What about Video Easy?
Video Easy I've never heard of. My town in particular was very small, so we were lucky to see anything big. I'll put it to you this way. The town where I came from, the biggest thing that we had for years, and I mean years, was a Kmart.
Oh my God.
Sadly, they don't exist anymore, and I don't think they'll ever come back. I miss it because as a big guy, Kmart and I think Target were the only places that had pants that were my size when I was growing up. And even now, if I want like very comfortable pants, I now either have to order them off of a very expensive catalog, or I have to be very lucky, and I mean very lucky, when I go into another store.
Gotcha.
Man, Blockbuster.
Blockbuster?
Blockbuster. So many good memories. I remember like renting so many games back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I miss that.
I remember our ritual up in Wisconsin when I was living there. It would be, I was on the swim team in high school for freshman year, and after swim practice, my father would pick me up, and we would go down the road to this kind of, little plaza, and there would be a Family Video, which was like, Blockbuster, and a Papa Murphy's right next to each other. We'd go in, we'd order Papa Murphy's, and Papa Murphy's, for those who are unaware, is basically the pizza equivalent of Subway. They make you a pizza and then you bring it home and you cook it at home yourself. So it's like fresh and hot right out of the oven.
See, I wish we had something similar to that. That would have been amazing.
Yeah. So we would order the pizza to be made. We'd always got like double stuffed or something like that. It was great. You had to like cut the pizza with a knife. And we would order the pizza. As that's getting made, we go over, we pick out a movie, and sometimes if I was lucky and was good, I got to go get a game as well. Then by that point, after we checked out, we'd go and grab the pizza and then go home, pop it in the oven, and after I showered to get the chlorine out of my hair, dinner was good and set to go with the movie. It was great.
Hold on. I just saw something in the chat talking about PBS with the Wildcats or the Wildcrats.
God.
Roughman on PBS. Listen, Kimberly, you got to understand, I'm an old soul. When I was growing up, we didn't watch PBS until they had Cyber Chase. You know what was the stuff that got the classroom hyped as all hell? It was taking those field trips with Miss Frizzle on the Magic School Bus, my man.
Oh my God.
What is that information wrong now? Oh, freaking-lutely it's wrong. But man, that didn't stop it from being entertaining. One of the episodes that I remember vividly is I think they had to replace a rooster because I think it either passed away or something else happened. And they ended up getting an egg, but they wanted to speed up the hatching process. So they went through the entire process of the egg forming, egg being laid, incubating, and you saw the embryo grow into the chick. That was ridiculous to me at the time, and I freaked out, but I learned where chickens came from.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, that was a thing. So...
What came first, the chicken or the plate?
Stop.
Stop it right now. Yamete.
Yada.
It looks like people are coming back to the chat as well, so you think this would be a good time to get rolling again? Wait, is Nicole back?
No, that's the thing. She's still muted. Oh. Well, you
Sorry,
don't say anything.
I didn't text that. Oh, I'm just munching.
Well, I
I'm
can't.
munching.
You gotta remember, I can't hear anything in the text because.
No,
I saw it now, yeah. I was just like casually bringing it up. I did. Okay.
And I don't know where Wolf's at. Wolf, are you back yet?
He's got. I think he's going to be on Beer Back for a little bit, apparently.
Because repair people are at his house.
Oh. Okay, so then when we get back into character, we'll just pretend that Mighty and Vector are doing repairs outside. I don't know.
You know how that works. They're both muscle bros.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh no.
All right.
The chat has been like going on a nostalgia trip in this order. First, favorite episode of the Magic School Bus. My name is Sparky Raptor. What do you think? It's when they went back in time to see the dinosaurs, my man. And to answer question number 2, you're right. We didn't watch Wildcrats. That was ridiculous. We came in to watch Zaboomafoo with the lemur.
Thank you. Oh my god. And Mama Joe coming in again with 5 more gamer coins. I had to ask, just to make you feel old, what is your favorite cartoon from your childhood? For me, it was High Five. I never heard of High Five. For me, Dragon Tales. Put that easy.
Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. It's almost time for Dragon Tales.
So many anime voice actors actually voiced on Dragon Tales, and it hurts my soul whenever I hear them.
Right?
Like, oh wow, you're voicing a character that consistently curses and is in situations of severe violence. Remember when you used to voice the little pink dragon?
Oh my god. The biggest shock to me with that was...
Dragon Tail.
Oh, you guys
never seen a dragon.
We will
Yeah.
enlighten you. We
That's
will
an
enlighten
American show.
Oh, but it's still
We're
cute.
from British.
We're from British. We have
We're
our
from
own
British.
shows. More so
We
live
don't
action.
understand how to speak American because we're from British.
Oh my god.
I know that in the UK we I don't remember any animated shows. I remember a lot of live action shows though that were amazing. But if I named wait, what are you gonna say?
I'll tell you what, Code Lyoko.
Oh my god.
That one was a good one. That one aired everywhere.
Yes.
A nice French-Canadian animation. It's great.
I never got to see it that often, but when I did, oh, it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Nicole? What you got? What you got?
Oh god. Well, are we doing just cartoons or are we doing like just shows that we grew up
Shows
with?
in general from childhood.
I'll say one. There's a bunch. Nate, I don't know if you'll remember this one. I hope you do.
Okay.
What's one? There was one that was called Trapped, I think. It was like these kids that would go up.
I'm gonna stop you right there for a second.
Oh, do you remember?
Were most of the things you watched on CBBC?
Oh, yeah, because that was like the main.
I never really
channel.
watched CBBC.
What about Jungle Run or whatever that was called on CITV?
I remember a show was like, you know, like those challenge shows where like kids go into the show and it's like, oh, you must do these epic quests.
That's what I
Get to
mean,
the ring
yeah.
and the thing. And it's like the main dude was like a raven or a crow or something.
Oh my god, Raven, yeah! Oh my god, I love that one.
Yeah, that was so cool. I always wanted to be on that show.
See,
they did a reboot recently of that, and it's not good.
You see, it's funny you mentioned that because I think I saw a couple of commercials air in YouTube when I forgot to turn on my ad blocker. Do you know that they have a Star Wars themed like quest show right now? Like, you're trying to become a Jedi. You got a bunch of kids. You're completing challenges to prove that you're a Jedi. And the moment I saw it, my nostalgia went straight into, this is just Legends of the Hidden Temple, but with lightsabers.
That reminds me of that one time I fought Darth Vader.
My god.
It was just called Raven. Yeah, Raven, that used to kind of freak me out because those guys in the hoods that would just slowly walk towards you, and it's like, oh, if you get hit, you evaporate, and then you have a feather taken away, that's your life, and that was sick. And the Way of the Warrior at the end, that was sick.
They made it into such a cool story.
I think the got rid of it now. I think they got rid of the Way of the Warrior now. Now in the reboot, they just do it. So it's like, oh, you all fight against each other in an arena. It's like, no, Way of the Warrior was.
They made it into like this epic quest. It's like you must do this to defeat the evil, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna defeat the evil.
You know, the host was. They got rid of the host. They replaced him.
That host is too good.
In the chat, I believe someone was making mention or inquiring, is it Thomas the Train or Thomas the Tank Engine? Yes?
Tank Engine.
Tank Engine.
Yeah.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, Kawaii Jack just said, my friend Doug watched Trapped. He's from Scotland. Oh, I thought you said that he was on it, but Trapped was good. You are good. It was basically a show where kids were going in this tower, and they would do mini games, but before the beginning of each mini game, they had like earpiece things in, and it was one of those cases where it's like they would hear a voice, and if they did, they would have to sabotage the game, but not get caught out that they sabotaged it. Also, like, I'm gonna have to show you guys a clip or something at some point to further explain it, but that show was cool. Okay. As a Yukian.
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay. I think we're good to go because we've been on for about 25 minutes now.
Yeah.
Oh my
god. I was hoping for just names and a quick summary.
I'm sorry.
Nope.
Sorry,
but
Raven was such a good show. I'm sorry.
All
right. Okay.
Time to bring the kid back.
Time to bring the future boy back.
Oh, I mean popcorn. Hold on. Yeah. Okay.
Time to be a creature with no nose again.
Well, at least you
you
have pasta.
What?
Weren't you eating
Pasta?
He's got pasta.
Oh no, I don't actually.
Don't lie to me.
I thought there was more. There was not. So I had an egg custard tart instead.
You.
Oh my god.
You're gonna make Silver and me jealous.
That's not right. That's
It was
not
a
right,
tasty
man.
egg custard tart.
Yeah,
It's not the good kind of egg custard tart, though.
I'm surprised you know about egg custard tarts. Isn't that more like a British thing? I thought you were more into Japanese culture.
You know,
this.
seeing as this
Nice,
entire
right?
game takes place in
Right.
Britain, I thought, why not? It's very
Fair
nice.
Okay, that one's a clue. We gotta ask Ryan about that one later.
Though it could go for a good dongo.
What's a dongo?
What do you know about doll burning
It's
at
like a little...
Only that
Think
it's
of
part
like...
course,
What's the best way to describe
I'm
it?
not entirely sure what they're for, but I made dozens.
Imagine little
made them.
round soft
can't make
balls
anything.
of
He's practically dyspraxic.
candy.
Hmm.
It's Japanese candy. Very soft, very sweet.
Yeah, it's really tasty, and SPO makes some for himself too. Hey, it's great as long as we have the right
Every
ingredients.
now and then. Yes.
Yeah, I love it. Also, she
Does
made the
Ryan play
doll.
guitar?
Mm-hmm.
He tries. He does keep wasting money on them, though.
Oh.
I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix. It's sad, really. I just let him play in his room. As long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
Okay, pause. Character break. That felt a little personal because a lot of people think that if they get the best mic ever, they're suddenly a voice actor in the industry. That felt personal, and I felt attacked there. And now
It's
I'm not.
That is not the case. Like,
Oh, yeah?
a good
It's not the
microphone
case?
helps, but it's not the microphone. It's like, I mean, I know I have a good microphone.
I was
and
about to
all,
ask
but, like,
how much is that mic, Nate?
a little under $1,000.
Jeez!
Wait, what?
I saved up for that.
I just choked on my popcorn. Excuse me.
It's
what mic do you have?
Neumann TLM 103.
Don't tell me it's one of those like movie industry nonsense.
It's a Neumann microphone. It's like, you know, the industry standard of a Neumann U87. It's like that without the extra features, essentially.
I think so.
I'm gonna cry.
It's a good microphone.
I mean, considering
I worked hard to get that.
I mean, fair enough. You are like one of the top VAs of our little group here. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Only
Thank you.
next to like.
Look at the chat.
Microphones are expensive, okay?
Excuse me?
Ugh. I mean, to be fair, like there is some validation in it because I will admit, like, because used to have a snowball, like a USB mic when I started out. Yeah, I could record stuff, but the moment I would get loud or crazy or something like that, that's when the audio turned distorted and I hated it. Then I got an audio interface. It was good. It was pretty good for what I got, but then I got a Focusrite, and this is beautiful. I'm actually confident in how I sound in recordings now, and it's great.
Mm-hmm. It also helps that you. It also helps that you have like sound tempering equipment, like your pop filter, your isolation shield, and everything.
Exactly. Yep.
So having the equipment helps, but again, it's like it goes back to what she was saying about if you buy the right guitar, you'll suddenly become Jimi Hendrix. And depending on who you are in the voice acting community, if you have the bestest, most expensive microphone, suddenly you're what was a good example?
Matt Mercer.
Listen, Nicole.
He's a beautiful man.
Nicole, there's a fundamental difference between aspiring to be a voice actor and aspiring to be a god. Okay.
You know, it does give me some memories of being like, oh, I gotta get a better microphone. It's like, no, it's not the microphone. It's the environment.
It kind of applies to artists as well when it comes to like tablets and Cintiqs and programs and all that.
God.
Oh, you need
if I get the right tablet, then I'll be the next.
Oh, Nicole, don't you know? If you spend over $3,000 on a studio Cintiq that you can put on your desk, you'll suddenly become the best artist in the world.
I mean, to be fair, I got a screen tablet, but it's. I don't know.
But I mean, but I mean, I've seen people on Twitter talk like that, where it's like, if I had a better tablet, my art would be better, and it's like, no.
Not necessarily, no. Like, traditional art is a thing. Like, you don't need a tablet.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I've seen people who just draw on paper, and then it gets converted into digital art later, but the thing on paper is just as beautiful as what someone would make on a tablet. And it's like, do you need the tablet for this level of intricacy?
Hey, we should probably go back to the...
Right.
Anyway, that's our rant.
That's our rant. We...
Okay.
Alright. Back to this. I don't know what the hell they were talking about. Whoops, did I say that?
Charming.
Did you just curse in my Christian stream?
No.
Tommy, come with me.
What? No, don't drag me away. No.
No.
Why are you doing
to
it?
do something, it's usually easier to ask nicely.
Atlas used persuasion techniques.
Well, don't all businesses use it, Inspector? Ever heard of advertising?
Red flags.
All right, we've had a little talk, Charmy. You promise not to say that again.
I promise.
You say that again, you don't get any more dongo.
Okay.
No dongo for you.
Okay, alright. Let's just get back to solving this murder mystery.
Atlas, freedom phrase. Free to be free, believes in people. Was there anything? No.
What is it that we've learned?
Similar to persuasion, said Atlas uses persuasion techniques. Okay. Doll burning, knows the doll burning is used in the course, made the dolls for Ryan. Practically a dyspraxic? What's a dyspraxic?
That's a big word.
Oh, we never did ask about the hand symbol.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Why is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay.
Curses.
Okay. Huh.
We've already... Blackstone. Used to let Blackstone play in the pub. Didn't know Liam very well.
Maybe it's time to talk to Big
Be
Papa?
back later on, if that's okay.
Do we really have to talk to that man?
I mean, he told us to go to Alice in the first place to get something. We got something, so...
True. Okay. I'm doing my best to avoid having to use hints, because hints and cheats will affect how this game ends for us, I think. Or it'll affect our overall score. Let's see.
Brandon House.
Yep. Hi, old
Ask about a few
man.
more things, please.
All right.
House CD.
Seen this before?
The writing looks familiar, but no.
Oh.
Familiar? Who's writing?
Doesn't recognize the DVD. Thinks the writing looks familiar.
Hey. Doll burning ceremony?
I guess we could inquire.
What can you tell me about doll burning at Atlas?
Not very much. It's one of Ryan's ideas. My son is under the illusion that he's a genius.
Wow. That was okay.
Huh.
You
So that's Ryan's.
I kind of wonder.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
Ryan? Ryan couldn't get a tune out of a radio. He's tone deaf.
Okay, so
I
he's
wonder
never tried to
what
go
your
professional.
father thinks so highly
He
of you.
did try. It was never going to happen.
He sounds so mortified in his face.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about the auto-hypnosis techniques used on the course?
We don't use hypnosis on the course.
Not at all.
Not anymore.
So, how was
Oh.
it used?
Hypnosis is probably the wrong word, Inspector. It's nothing to do with the trances or things like that. It was meant to force to help students.
Did we just witness a Freudian slip?
Hypnotized. You have to want to be hypnotized. It's not something out of your control. You can't be hurt or damaged in any way by hypnosis.
So you've never put pressure on students to enter into hypnosis?
It would be impossible to do so.
Not using the course anymore. Impossible to be hurt or damaged by hypnosis. Not possible to force students to be hypnotized. That's interesting.
Hey, did we do anything else? I remember he was the one that we left a lot of info out.
Mm-hmm.
Has no interest in taking drugs. Hasn't heard of salvia.
What about... Oh!
We haven't asked about that.
Know what this is, by any chance?
I've no idea. Gardening isn't my kind of thing. Rebecca would probably know. I presume you've met Rebecca.
Yes,
I'm sure she'd enjoy telling you what it is. She's the kind of woman who likes to feel superior.
You know that
Would
feeling all
probably
too well.
Marry a millionaire and then decide to run her own pub.
Yes,
I feel like that's probably from experience.
She isn't exactly housewife material. She likes to be in control, like Ryan. Shame, isn't it?
Okay.
I'm in control of both of them.
I'm
That's
sorry?
smile. Yeah, what?
Rebecca?
Okay.
Well, we already asked her about the leaves. She already knows. She gave us that info. Gardening is not his thing. Doesn't recognize the leaves. Okay. I guess the freedom phrase?
Can you tell me a little about the Atlas phrase, free to be free?
Where did you hear that?
I was talking to one of your students.
It's a little phrase we conjured up to summarize our objectives.
Why does he sound so
Is
breathy
your
when he's
objective,
when he's
if you don't mind
talking?
me asking?
Like, I sound so mysterious.
The objective of the course is to free people from bondage. We teach
Kinky.
that most people are
Stop.
influenced by guilt,
Rude.
attitudes.
I'm sorry, had to be said.
I mean, you're not
No, it
wrong.
didn't.
Guilt.
Don't say that in front of Charmy again.
Feeling guilty
Got
in
it.
business.
Seriously, now I know why he's getting all these bad
Feeling
things.
guilty in an abattoir.
Hey, I haven't taught him anything.
Comes from the
That's not on me.
archaic emotional
That's on
status
me,
of
though. I've
brain.
been reading him comic
It's
books.
a vestige
And
of
Princess
our
Shadow.
ancestry,
And
that's
Princess
all.
Shadow.
In business,
Ugh.
you heed it at your peril.
Yeah, that's someone else to say it. Whoa.
I'm sorry, Inspector. My house appears to be haunted. Do you mind
Excuse
closing
me?
the door?
What?
Didn't interview the
That
ghost.
is
You
odd.
believe that guilt has no place in business.
We're just gonna
Not
move on
all.
from that.
I
Okay.
have few
Yeah.
beliefs, Inspector, but that's one of them.
And what if you have done something wrong?
Well, that's the whole point. Guilt has nothing to do with it.
Interesting opinion.
I don't like the shadows on his face.
Students encouraged to free themselves from guilt. Course objective is to free students from their past. Phrase designed to summarize Atlas's objectives. No place for guilt in business.
What about the mask, actually?
You know, we never did, because this was Ryan's.
That's true.
What do you know about this?
Looks like a mask.
No
You
doubt.
don't recognize it?
Not particularly. Looks like a monarch mask.
What's a monarch mask?
Monarch is fancy dress outfitters. Ryan goes there sometimes.
Monarch?
Ryan uses the shop. If we talk to him again, maybe we can get something out of him.
I think so, maybe. We only have a few questions
Could you tell
really
me a
left.
bit about this?
Had it
Let's just
designed
run through the
by
other
an
Atlas
agency.
items.
Mm-hmm.
And when was that?
Last year.
Is that when you started the business?
Yes, I suppose so.
Okay.
I wonder, because we talked about Third Eye. Paul's idea, very similar to Atlas. Well, we already know from Ryan that, you know, that it essentially was Atlas. So I kind of wonder... Curses.
Maybe. Business started last year. Can we connect that to anything? From last year, particularly.
I'm trying to think.
What happened last year? There was Liam's death. There was something else.
Was it Atlas the night Liam died? Didn't see Liam after the course. Liam had been drinking all night at the seminar. And that's when we found out that, you know, drugs and alcohol wasn't allowed. That's where we got that first contradiction. We already got that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we could go through the stuff that usually primes
How
us.
well did you know Kate?
Hardly knew her at all. Met her a few times. At the course, that's about all.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Last Friday.
Oh?
I just popped out of the course and about 7.
Did you speak to her then?
It's possible.
And how did she seem? Was she happy, sad, preoccupied?
She was drunk.
Huh.
Okay. Huh.
She was drunk. Is that gonna go back to the not drinking
Do you know
thing?
if Kate had lost
Probably
this?
not,
It's
because
her
he
driving license.
already said that they don't enforce the
You didn't see it lying
rules.
around anywhere.
No.
Fair.
Unlocked, but what would he know about?
Who knows? Maybe we should ask anyway.
Did you know anything about Simon Thompson's bike?
No.
And that's it.
All
right. Cool.
All right. Mm-hmm.
You know about my boy Simon's homebrew?
Ever tried?
Why do you always smack your lips whenever you ask that question?
Seriously, it's creepy.
That's the whole point.
Simon's fingers in it.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
He doesn't like Simon, it would seem.
Have you seen this before?
Looks familiar. Where did you find it?
It was in the woods.
Presumably had something to do with Kate or a killer.
Well, that's what I'm trying to establish.
Shouldn't it be in an evidence bag, Inspector, in case of contamination?
I didn't have one with me, unfortunately.
Well, don't go testing it for DNA, will you? It's got yours all over it.
I don't like him.
I mean, he does have a point.
What do you know about this?
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol we use sometimes on the course.
Oh.
Little bird in cage flying away. Freeing themselves from their past is the analogy.
So do they get them when they join the course or something?
No, not as a rule. I think I bought one once as a present.
Oh, not for Kate, by any chance?
No, not for Kate. I can't really remember who it was for. A birthday present, maybe for one of the students.
Which student?
I've no idea.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Why?
Didn't Didn't Emma get an unwanted gift?
I thought Ryan gave that to her.
That's what I thought. Huh.
Go into it. Dig into it. See what we can find.
That's probably what we're going to have to do. He probably won't know anything about
Did you
this.
hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
You didn't hear anything about an argument in the pub?
Should I have?
No, that's fine.
The fact that he doesn't move a single inch while talking is almost disturbing.
Right?
It's like he's only moving his mouth. I know that that's what you do when you talk, but it's gross. It's weird.
Have you ever seen one of these before?
I believe it's a scrying mirror, pagan thing.
Ever used one?
Why would I use a scrying mirror?
So you have no interest at all in this sort of thing?
No.
Does the Atlas course use them at all?
Not at all. Strange question.
That's not true.
Not interested in scrying. Atlas doesn't use
Atlas
scrying.
does use them though, don't they?
Atlas uses auto-hypnosis. Not used in the course anymore. It's not possible to force students. I wonder. Excuse me.
Don't die, Silver.
I embrace my fate.
No.
Where was it? Curses.
No.
No.
So, the whole line of thinking about the gift. Should probably get back to that one.
Yeah.
So the gift...
Insists he didn't buy it for Kate. Bought a freedom necklace for a student. Broken pendant. Necklace looks familiar, but can't say for
Would it be the same? It looks the same.
Same one.
Let's see. No, wait, maybe.
No.
No. And just one more for safety.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Who is the one who got the gift again?
Emma.
Emma got a gift, but supposedly it came from Ryan. And I think... Oh. This is probably going to result
we didn't
in...
ask about
If I
this.
did this, would it mean anything to you?
I presume you've seen an Atlas student doing that.
Okay, we got
so
something
this is an
here.
Atlas thing.
Well, it wasn't exactly our idea. The students started doing it spontaneously to show commitment to the cause. Cute, really. Which student did you see doing that?
I'm not sure, but he was carving it into a tree. I told him to stop.
Did you really? Why?
Defacing public property.
Oh.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What's the punishment for that kind of thing nowadays? Prison sentence?
It's usually a fine.
All right. What about defiling public liberty? Does that carry a fine too?
Oddly enough,
Oh,
the student in
no.
question argued a similar point. Is that something you encourage on the Atlas course?
We encourage people who put ideas first and moral anachronisms second.
Big word.
The problem with the law, Inspector, is that it's out of date.
Well, I suppose that's a matter of opinion. However, you still respect it.
Respect it. I abide by it. We all play by the book, Inspector, but that's only because of the threat of possible incarceration.
This guy's got a point.
Of course you would think
It's
that.
true.
He's not wrong.
To be fair, there's a bias here. He is very obviously a criminal who's trying to operate within the law. You are employed by a government agency.
Mm-hmm.
So anything
fair
you
enough.
do, you have a pardon or at least an excuse for it. As long as you're doing,
Pretty much.
as long as you're doing something on the job and you get somebody arrested because they did something wrong, their personal valuables are fair game.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
I feel gross knowing that I've just acknowledged that.
She's giving you a big old juicy grin with that.
I would never do that.
Alright.
I would never do that to people. Okay, so we've gotten that information. That was interesting. We do have to talk to Ryan soon.
How about we take a walk up there, just so that way, in case we miss anything.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. We already talked to Rebecca, I believe.
Yeah.
That being said, was there ever anything that we got out of Simon and... Wait.
Yeah, we talked to them a lot.
We did, but something about that necklace.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
I think, because SBO brought it up earlier. Let's see. Freedom necklace
Oh,
card.
the Emma. Yeah.
Broken pendant. Was an unwanted gift. Atlas auto hypnosis. Curses, that's right. A lot of these things don't...
They don't interlap.
Would it be back down with the, what was the question about him? Gifting the item.
Gifting.
It would have been the Freedom Necklace card or a broken pendant, right?
Well, that's... She gave us the Freedom Necklace card.
But even so...
And then the broken pendant... but she gave it to Kate. Necklace is Emma's, but she gave it to Kate. Necklace called a Freedom Necklace. Kate bought lots of new jewelry. Necklace was an unwanted gift.
There has to be something to connect that to... What's his name? If we can just find the right one.
Knows Rebecca quite well. I went to the pub after college. Argued with Kate last Friday. Tried to persuade Kate not to blackmail Ryan. She had an affair with Ryan. Kate wanted to blackmail Ryan over their affair. Huh.
Wait. I thought there wasn't much of a connection between the two.
There wasn't. Not, well, there isn't one between the father and this girl.
That's it for the time being,
But Kate and Ryan. Kate's the one that passed, right?
Mm-hmm. But, again,
I thought it was established they didn't have a connection with each other.
Kinda.
But if that's the case, then they do have a connection.
Mm-hmm. No, there is a connection. We just haven't found it yet. And right now I'm walking through each junction of the woods just in case maybe... Hello?
Oh, hello. Whoa,
Whoa.
Hi.
It's that guy who carved it into the tree!
He took his hat.
The DVD! That's all they took. It must have been deliberate. Someone clearly
And we
wanted
got
that
the hat back, apparently.
Nice and helpful of them to leave a piece of evidence behind, though.
Ooh.
Monarch? Oh, Ryan. Ryan.
Ryan.
No wonder. Is that duck still teleporting?
Yes.
Yeah, the ducky's still teleporting.
That duck. They did this on purpose. Let's see. Okay. So nothing there. But we got mugged. That kind of stinks. I'm mad that we got mugged. I swear. This course, whatever it is trying to make a bunch of weirdos.
Question is, is he still in there with the ceremony?
I would hope not. Apparently he's...
Like it.
He's still in there with the ceremony. Why don't we try Paul? Talk with Paul. Wait a minute. What did we get the Monarch information from? Did we get that from Paul or Ryan?
We got that from Paul. Because Ryan is the one that's in the course right now. Paul. I think I know where this is going. You want us to go talk to Paul. Hold on.
I do. I'm sorry. I know you don't like Paul Silver, but...
I really don't like Paul.
He's the
Why do you not
honcho.
like Paul?
He is radiating scum energy.
Alright, let's see. Ask about the item.
Have you seen this before?
No, I don't think so.
You don't recognize the shop?
No.
What?
Is there someone else who works at Atlas? Someone who may have been there tonight?
No. There's a cleaner.
What?
Comes at strange times, but then he's a strange boy. Work experience.
As a cleaner?
Well, we did try him in accounts, but it didn't work out.
Oh.
But...
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, pause.
Didn't he mention a shop, girl?
Yeah, the Monarch shop, because he looked at the mask, thought it was Ryan's that he got from a Monarch shop. But if he's never seen this clear Monarch shop bag, then
Connected
it's
to the mask.
yeah. So Monarch costumes, then try the bag. Yeah.
There we go.
Do you visit Monarch costumes a lot? No, I used to go in there occasionally. Why?
But you do know the shop.
Yes, of course I do.
You see, Paul, I thought you said you didn't know where this bag was from.
Well, maybe I do.
This was used to put over my head,
Oh,
Paul.
he is bad
My
at this.
mother. Would you like to tell me something?
Are you suggesting that I had something to do with your mugging?
Did you?
You really ask the most ridiculous questions. Of course I didn't.
So why did you lie about the shop?
Well, I didn't have anything to do with your mugging, Inspector, but I might know somebody who did.
Go on.
Did Ryan mention Jason to you as a cleaner? Unfortunately, Ryan at some point told Jason that the DVD mustn't be removed from the site. So, when he saw you take it, he simply thought that he was doing us a favour by getting it back. He isn't exactly what you'd call one of Darwin's best examples.
So what's on the DVD
Wow.
that's so special?
All right, it was something I...
I'm writing this stuff down. I hate him, but these comebacks are great.
Kind of stunt.
I pretended to steal from the students. I emphasize the word pretended. The students knew all about it afterwards. Everything was above board.
Steal from students? Why?
We were doing a piece about pushing the limit, so I decided I would show them how it was done. Oh, don't look so serious, Inspector. I returned everybody's things immediately afterwards. No harm done.
And when was this?
Last year sometime.
At Third Eye or Atlas?
Third Eye, I think.
And this was before or after Liam died?
Well, since you'll probably find out anyway, it happened to be on the night that Liam died, as it happens. Before you ask, no, I didn't steal from him.
Do you think it's a good idea to encourage students to steal, Paul?
I wasn't encouraging students to steal. Policemen are so literal. Life is shades of grey, Inspector. Much as the Force might like it, it doesn't divide neatly into blacks and whites. Now, if you don't mind, you'd have to excuse me for a moment. You know where the door is.
Did he just kick us out?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
I think he did. Okay.
So that was important. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
And now we
he was
don't have
quick
the
enough
option to
claim
visit
he
him
didn't
anymore.
steal from Liam. What kind of stunt was that anyway? And Liam dying later the same night? It's just all a bit too suspicious.
I think it's time to run our rounds with everybody with the bag.
Yep.
Maybe Ryan knows, because the dad mentioned that the son goes to
We
that
can't
shop.
talk to Ryan though, because he's occupied with the little ceremony thing.
Oh, it's got to be done by now.
It has to be, because now there's a phone call. The phone call signifies that time moved on. So we'll just go our rounds, we'll ask about the bag, and go from Oh, well, hello there.
Oh, well, that's a thing.
Wait.
Convenient.
Bag used to mug, there was that. And we already asked about the previous question, so we'll start with the bag itself.
Have you seen this before anywhere?
Well, I know the shop, costume shop just outside the village.
Ever used it?
Not personally, but I think Ryan might have.
Okay, so we know it's definitely Ryan. Theft stunt.
Did you know about Paul's money stealing at Atlas?
Are you talking about a particular incident or just in general?
It's something he did on the course. Stunt.
And what did he do exactly?
Oh, well, he pretended to steal from the students.
That doesn't ring a bell. Paul's stunts usually involve throwing fancy dress parties with scantily clad girls or
I'm
women
sorry?
dressed as nurses. That's his usual fetish.
When was the last party he
Okay.
Gross.
Sometime in the summer. I didn't stay.
Oh, that's messed up.
I'm very uncomfortable right now.
How do you think I feel?
Thank you. Probably
What about me?
Ugh.
You know, I think I need a good shower after we're done with this case.
Probably.
Let's see who else knows about the bag. We'll make our way up and do our rounds.
Simon and Emma.
We'll start with Simon, because he usually... Well, no, Emma usually has the
Few more
biggest
questions,
information
if you don't
dumps.
mind.
But by the same token, I have to ask.
You seen this? You know the shop?
Yeah, I know the shop. I hired something from them last year, I think.
This is for a party, I assume.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
What do you know about Paul stealing money from students? Part of a stunt or something?
What, did he do that? I've never heard about anything like that. No, it might be part of the risk-taking thing, though.
Explain that.
Well, it's part of the course. You have to do something dangerous or risky, something you wouldn't normally do.
Something dangerous?
Well, not dangerous, just risky. Like saying something you wouldn't normally say to someone, or doing something unusual.
Like stealing from other students?
Well, we didn't do anything like that, but you have to tell everyone at the end of the course anyway. And you're not allowed to do anything that would hurt or offend anyone, but you're not allowed to do anything really bad. It's all pretend, really.
It seems a bit odd for a business course.
It works, though.
What? No. No.
Okay.
Not allowed to hurt or offend others. Hold on. Doesn't know anything about the license. Unlocked bike. Homebrew. Broken pendant. Thinks that Emma has similar necklace. Wore the necklace at college.
Well, speaking of Emma, why don't we ask her some questions about it? Maybe anything will click.
That's all for the moment.
Because if he's not an info dump, surely Emma will be.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
So, lady, I was mugged.
Do you know the shop? Have you used it?
No, but I know where it is.
Okay. Knows where the shop is. Never hide from the shop. Fair. Okay.
What do you know about Paul Rand?
Paul the Slime.
You've obviously met him then.
Yes, I have.
What do you know about him committing a fake theft during one of the courses?
What, about him going through people's bags? Yeah, he tried that thing on me as well, weirdo.
So you were at Third Eye?
Yes. Yes, I went there for a few months after college and I left because I hated it. And I didn't know Atlas was the same thing. And I went with Simon.
Does Simon know that?
No. I didn't want to burst his bubble, so I didn't say anything.
So he doesn't know you went to Third Eye?
No.
Ah! So is that where you met Ryan as well?
Yep.
Right. What didn't you like about the course?
Well, it was stupid. They just made you do things to other people and be abusive just to prove that you could, and I absolutely hated it.
Okay, so she has guilt. That's good.
Just
That's good.
stupid things, nasty things to prove that you could do it. It was about not feeling guilty. And it was horrible. That's why I left.
And is Simon doing all of this stuff now?
No, I think they had to stop because it was just getting ridiculous. I think somebody got arrested or something.
Very interesting.
Interesting.
Oh. But, Silver, remind me again. So she knows about this thieving happened on the night Liam died. Didn't she say something about being away when Liam died?
That's what I'm thinking. Hold on.
Liam's death, you just passed it.
Liam's...
There's so much evidence now.
Yes. Liam's death was on holiday the night Liam died. Only knew Liam through Van Blackstone. Was at Third Eye when Paul pulled the stunt. Simon doesn't know Emma went to Third Eye. Claims Third Eye was...
I think it's when Paul pulled the stunt.
Simon doesn't know... Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
Aha.
Woo! I'm smart!
So,
We're gonna get you
We're
gonna get you a badge at the end of
Is
this.
that right?
Yay!
Yes.
But you weren't there when Liam died.
No.
Don't quite understand
Ooh,
that,
the
you see,
music
because
dropped.
Paul pulled the stunt on the same night. Liam died later that evening.
I must have got mixed up.
So you don't know anything about Liam's death, even though you were there on that night?
No.
No?
Emma, I think you better explain, don't you?
It was the stupid course, wasn't it?
Go on.
Okay, come on.
Well, we were all told to do stupid things, and then that thieving thing happened, and so...
Take a breath, Emma.
Liam killed himself because of me.
What the heck did you do?
Why?
Liam had a birthmark on the side of his face. And no one would mention anything, even though we all knew it was there.
You didn't.
And they all thought it was ugly.
You.
So I thought I'd say something, and I even asked Paul if it was okay to say it.
And what did he say?
He said he wouldn't mind. Then Liam killed himself. Liam said because of me.
Yeah.
You.
Well, Emma, I'm quite sure you regret what you said.
Yeah, at least
but I
she
really
feels
don't think
guilty.
you caused Liam's death. There's always more to these things than meets the eye. It wasn't your fault.
We can't tell Simon, please.
Simon doesn't need to know. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Time progressed.
Just in time, because we gotta put it into the stream.
I suppose it's possible that what she said led to Liam's death, but I really doubt it.
I could tell that we were getting close to having to end the stream when I realized that two voices weren't talking.
Oh boy.
But this
how
music,
about
though.
how about that depressing ending?
That
Yeah.
was
What a way
just,
to end it.
that was just. Oof. Wait, is this thing gonna let me
The
save?
music is good too.
Yeah.
It better let you save.
Oh, there it is. There we go. Save game 1. Perfect. Game saved.
Brava.
We've only progressed 48%.
Yeah, it's
Oh
a
my
big game.
god.
Wow.
It's a really big game.
I love this game.
Okay.
Oh, we get
This
to
is
replay.
really
We get to
cool.
replay cutscenes later. Look at that.
Oh,
Jeez.
cool. I have a feeling we're getting close, though, considering after this, I have a feeling we're going to be hitting contradiction after contradiction after contradiction.
Oh yeah.
There has to be, because everything is so interconnected, but we can't ask them until they give us an answer, because we can't use someone else's evidence against them. It follows in the same rules as Ace Attorney. Just because one person said something doesn't mean that you can use what that one person said when someone else is talking, because it's hearsay.
We need to press
Yeah.
them, get the information out of them themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Because if you bring up other people's information, then that's overlapping, makes them even more suspicious of you, and blah 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 blah, and then you just go in circles.
Yep. But no, this has been nuts.
What if I obviously I won't bring this up like fully until we finish this game, but what if I told you that there was a game like this, I believe made by the same company, because it's got the Jenks actor in it. No,
Oh my
but you act as a shapeshifter, and there's like a murder mystery sort of thing in a hotel or a B&B or something, and so you got to go around to various people, like disguise and shapeshift into the other guests and try not get caught out.
Nicole.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Nicole, don't tell me that. Don't give me hope. Oh, chat, I'm going to ask you right now, if we finish this and we decide later down the road to play that game, would you all be down? Oh god, I'd be down. I would be
Oh
down.
my.
I want to play that. I want to play that myself.
Like that's from what I've seen, that's definitely a game where there is way more consequence in comparison to this game.
What?
If you
Really?
mess up. Because obviously, if you shapeshift into someone and then say like, "Oh, tell me about the plan again," and then that person's like, "Hold on, you know about this," if that makes so. Yeah, you got to
No.
be careful with that one.
No, now I gotta do
Yeah.
it, because that sounds like something amazing to play. And it's got Jinx. Come on, I need
It's
Jinx.
not the same. He's not the same character as the actor.
It doesn't
but,
matter. I
yeah.
still love the actor. I
Right.
love his level of ham and those eyebrows that shoot into the stratosphere. Oh goodness! And look,
Oh man.
it looks
Alright.
like the chat's down.
Hell
There you
yeah.
go.
Yep.
Flambe
that
kitten,
being.
Flambe kitten being
Uh-huh.
like, Nicole, you have gifted us with this blessed info.
I think the game's called Shapeshift Detective or something like that.
we'll
shapeshifter detective.
We'll look into it.
Yeah.
we'll look into it. For now, I don't think there's any pressing things to announce except for stay tuned, everybody, for Saturday for Mew and Mewtwo episode 8. This time I didn't mumble it.
Yay.
Other than that, everything is basically on the community calendar, and we will see you guys next